of Mount Pleasant is considering a ban on plastic bags and plastic foam food containers. News 2's Mason McLeod took a closer look at today's proposal and took it to the streets to find out how people in town are responding.
Today at Mount Pleasant's Waterfront Park, the crowd was split about this proposed ban on plastic bags and foam containers.
I mean, just walking down there, you see a lot of trash in the marsh. It's obviously a problem, so I think it's a good strategy to implement.
About half of the people I spoke to told me they are concerned the local government is overstepping and worried about the potential added cost to the consumer for alternative products. However, no one would express these opinions to me on camera.
Progress has costs. I mean, the long-term goal isn't to make the world a one-time use place. We're really trying to, I see it as a way to make the world a better place, not to be cliched or anything.
The Charleston Waterkeeper says they find plastic bags, styrofoam containers, plastic bottles, and food wrappers are polluting local waterways.
What we're finding is that at any one given time, there's about 7.5 tons of that material sort of sloshing around in the harbor.
The Charleston Waterkeeper tells me these plastics don't just float around in the harbor. They break down into something called microplastics, which catch back up with us in the food chain.
And it becomes tiny little bits, and at that point it's impossible to remove the material from our waterways. And once it's microplastic, it'll end up in the food web, so it'll be taken up by oysters and shrimp and fish.
He says these plastics can be deadly to wildlife.
And sea turtles in particular are really susceptible to plastic. They mistake it for food, and it can sort of impact their guts or choke them.
The Mount Pleasant Town Council is expected to discuss this proposal during their council meeting on February 13th. Macy McLeod, Count on 2.
Macy, thank you. Other areas have a similar ban. Isle of Palms has a ban on plastic bags. Folly Beach, a ban on plastic bags and styrofoam. If you'd like more information, you can read more online at our website, counton2.com. Also, tonight on News 2 at 6 o'clock, Sophia Arizosa will see how lawmakers may change future bans in this state.